Welcome to Iraqi Dinar Hub. I'm MarkZ, and today we're diving into some intriguing and significant developments. First and foremost, we'll be discussing the latest statements from UW's and Representative Joe Wilson, who has once again sparked debates by calling for an end to UW's funding for Iraq. His reasoning is rather compelling. He's pushing for a shift in EW's policy to help Iraq become self-sufficient while simultaneously curbing Iran's influence over Iraq's political and economic affairs. This isn't the first time Wilson has made such remarks, and his comments have reignited discussions about Iraq's future, particularly in terms of its financial and economic trajectory. The broader question here is, what does it truly mean to make Iraq great again? Does it refer to the country regaining full sovereignty, achieving long-term stability, or attaining economic independence? This topic ties into a much larger conversation that has been ongoing for years, touching on global geopolitics and economic power shifts. Many of you might be wondering how this all relates to the Iraqi dinar and its potential revaluation, so stay tuned because we're about to break it all down. Over the past few decades, Iraq's oil sales have been predominantly transacted in US dollars. However, a major transformation is underway. There's been a notable increase in transactions conducted in Iraqi dinars. This shift has generated substantial interest, raising important questions about its implications for the currency's valuation and the country's financial future. Before we delve into the economic consequences, let's take a moment to reflect on an often overlooked but essential factor, the power of trade culture. Many times, we fail to recognize the profound influence trade has on a nation's progress, particularly when it comes to relationships with neighboring countries. Trade is much more than the exchange of goods and services. It acts as a vital bridge connecting different economies, industries, and cultural values. Embracing a strong trade culture is crucial for any nation aiming for economic prosperity. Through trade, countries can specialize in areas where they hold a competitive advantage, while benefiting from the strengths of their trading partners. This interconnected system fosters mutual growth, strengthening both economies in the process. But trade isn't just about tangible products, it's also about sharing knowledge, innovation, and economic strategies that can shape a nation's long-term stability. To illustrate this, consider two countries that share a river working together to manage water resources efficiently. Both nations can ensure economic stability, maintain fair pricing structures, and create an environment conducive to sustainable growth. The same principle applies to valuable commodities like oil or agricultural products. By establishing fair trade agreements, countries can reinforce their economies and attract greater foreign investment. Now, let's relate this concept to Iraq's current situation. With the recent shift towards conducting oil sales in Iraqi dinars rather than US dollars, Iraq has a rare opportunity to fortify its currency, establish strategic trade agreements, and cultivate long-term financial stability. If the dinar gains strength, it could lead to improved trade negotiations, increased investor confidence, and a boost in local business activity. A stronger currency often correlates with a more dynamic economy and better employment opportunities, further contributing to national prosperity. Additionally, when a currency appreciates in value, it allows businesses to import higher quality goods, which can enhance production standards and overall economic output. Iraqi industries stand to benefit significantly from this shift, as improved imports could elevate manufacturing capabilities and drive overall growth. However, external pressures must also be considered. For example, former EWS President Donald Trump has reportedly been preparing new sanctions targeting specific groups within Iraq, particularly factions tied to Iranian interests. These sanctions are not aimed at Iraq's financial institutions or government bodies, but rather at militia groups and politically affiliated organizations that could pose a challenge to Iraq's economic progress. The key question here is, how will these sanctions impact Iraq's trade partnerships and affect the global perception of the Iraqi dinar? This leads us to one of the most pressing topics surrounding Iraq's financial outlook: the possible revaluation of the dinar. A currency revaluation refers to an upward adjustment in the currency's value, and while some analysts predict only a modest increase of 1–2%, the speculation surrounding this possibility has been widespread. Some believe a revaluation could bring substantial financial gains, while others caution against unrealistic expectations. Regardless of whether the change is minor or significant, any adjustment in the exchange rate could have a considerable effect on those holding large amounts of dinar. The critical question remains, how long should one wait before making a move? History has shown that timing is crucial in currency exchanges. There have been instances where individuals who held onto their currency for too long found themselves unable to exchange it for anything of value. This has happened in multiple countries over time, serving as a cautionary tale for those expecting massive gains from currency speculation. In contrast, those who acted strategically during past revaluations were able to capitalize on favorable exchange rates and secure substantial returns. Experts suggest that if a revaluation does occur, the window of opportunity for exchanging dinars at optimal rates could be limited. Those who stay informed and act promptly could benefit, while those who hesitate may find themselves missing out. This underscores the importance of monitoring economic developments closely, understanding market trends, and making informed financial decisions. To further illustrate this point, let's consider real-world examples where people miscalculated currency revaluations. In many cases, individuals held onto their currency, expecting rates to increase further, only to see the market fail to deliver, leaving them with devalued or obsolete notes. On the other hand, those who were proactive, closely watching the financial landscape and recognizing the right moment to act, were able to convert their holdings at beneficial rates, securing significant profits. This highlights the necessity of vigilance in currency investments. Understanding when to make a move can be the difference between financial success and lost opportunities. The broader implications of these developments extend beyond Iraq's borders. The manner in which nations handle trade, manage their currency, and establish economic alliances can have long-term effects on their financial stability. Iraq, with its vast oil reserves and evolving trade strategies, finds itself at a crossroads. It can either leverage these changes to strengthen its economy or face obstacles due to external pressures, such as sanctions or political instability. This is where you, as an informed observer, play a critical role. By staying updated, engaging in discussions, and keeping track of economic shifts, you contribute to a more comprehensive understanding of these complex financial dynamics. Your awareness and insights can help shape conversations about Iraq's future and its place in the global economy. So, what are your thoughts on the potential revaluation of the Iraqi dinar? Do you anticipate a substantial increase in its value, or do you believe any changes will be minimal? Share your opinions in the comments below, and let's engage in a meaningful discussion about what might unfold in the coming months. Before you go, don't forget to like this video if you found the information valuable, share it with others who may be interested in understanding these economic shifts, and subscribe to the channel for regular updates. Let's continue this journey together, navigating the intricate world of finance, trade, and currency valuation. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, trade culture, currency value, and economic partnerships are key drivers in shaping the future of global economies. Stay informed, stay engaged, and I'll see you in the next update.